for today, and I'm gonna take a break. I ain't gonna do nothing tomorrow. I'll take tomorrow off. Tomorrow be a rest day. But let's talk health and fitness. I got my last meal of the day, as y'all can see. Let me show y'all what we got. This is something that I cooked. First off, shout out to all the positive feedback. Y'all the real ones out there. Shout out to all the likes, shares, comments, subscribe. Shout out to all that. As we drink my spring water, cheapest alkaline water that you can get. So let me show y'all what we got. We got some baked, sorry about all the juice and stuff. We got some baked, not baked chicken. This was cooked in a crock pot. So we got our chicken right here. We got some red beans. All this stuff was cooked in a crock pot except for the quinoa. We got our vegetables right here. And we got quinoa. What I was gonna say, a crock pot is a game changer. You gotta start cooking with a crock pot if you try to meal prep. I just cooked, and it take a long time to cook with a crock pot. It probably take like sometimes 8 hours to 7 hours, depending if you soak your beans or not. For me, I like to soak my beans at night. That way it don't take so long to cook them, but it take a while. But you gotta learn how to cook for yourself. A lot of people don't know how to cook for themselves. Mm, 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 mm. Boy, this that slap your mama, boy. For real. This is that slap your mama right here. Mm, 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 mm. With that seasoning, ooh, I put myself in the game. So I'm gonna go over what we got again. We got 2 pieces of baked chicken. Not even baked. I threw it in a crock pot. We got 2 pieces of chicken. Watch how that meat fall off that bone. I got meals to last me for probably 3 or 4 days. Like I say, you gotta learn how to cook for yourself. If you don't, find your wife to cook for you. Most people don't know how to cook for themselves. I didn't used to know how to cook for myself. Boy, that chicken good, but you gotta be willing to learn. And that's how you really gonna see results, right? When I first started, I didn't know how to cook for myself. I used to eat McDonald's, Burger King, fast food, cheeseburgers, Doritos, hot dogs, anything you could think of I used to eat, right? Because I didn't know anything about dieting. Until I learned about dieting, and people be wondering how I look, my physique look like this, because you have to diet. You have to learn how to diet. This sucker, where do you live? Losers. Oh, yeah. You getting put on timeout already, see? Telling y'all, I ain't going back and forth with you. Have a nice vacation, buddy. 24-hour timeout. I ain't got time for it. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm just sharing wisdom that I learned along my journey. I'm not, all that trolling stuff is cool, but I'm just putting y'all on timeout. I'm just giving y'all free game. If you want it, it's up to you to take it. Mm, 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 mm. But this will make you slap your mama. This will have you a new wife right here. She'll be like, damn, I ain't know you know how to cook like that. Yes, sir. I had to learn how to cook, like I say. Who made all that food? Did you? Yeah, I cooked. I cooked this, man. You gotta learn how to cook, man. But this is something that I like to utilize, especially. It just take time, man. It's so easy and accessible to go to McDonald's or Burger King and get food from there, right? Mm. Mm mm mm. This chicken is so tender with the seasoning. Woo! Your girlfriend gonna be like, "Who taught you how to cook?" I'm having a good day. How about yourself? So, anyways, mm, mm, mm. I'm trying to learn how to eat without talking, because a lot of times I eat my food and then I be talking with food in my mouth. But, anyways, I got some green beans, some green peas, and all this was cooked in the crock pot. I got some red kidney beans. I got vegetables. I got quinoa. I got onions. This will make your girlfriend love you for the rest of your life. That crock pot gonna take your game to a whole nother level. He say, don't work out, don't eat, don't sleep. Yeah, we'll see how far that gets you. Do that if you want to. You're gonna be in the hospital. Yes, sir. Oh man, I'm giving y'all too many secrets. The crock pot is a whole nother level. Most people don't know how to cook for themselves. I'm telling y'all, you gotta learn how to do coaching. Yeah, I train people sometimes, but depending on how serious you are, mm, mm. But I'm gonna start doing videos how I learned how to cook, right? And it was just through trial and error. I used to ain't even know how to cook on the grill, but like I say, it was through trial and error. And now I'm able to share this information with y'all to help y'all along y'all journey. But un momento. Yeah, I tried vegan. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. I did vegan. You just gotta know a lot of recipes for vegan. I mean, vegan, you could eat a lot of stuff, but you just gotta know what to eat. I tried it, but it ain't for me. I started losing weight because, especially with my heavy weightlifting, I tried to see if I could maintain my strength doing vegan, but that didn't happen. But I don't know. I'll try it again though. Let me take my meat. Look how this meat come off that bone. Yes, sir. It's called that slap your mama right here. Hey, mama, come here. Wow. Slap the mess out of it. That's off of Friday. 6'10", 130 pounds. Now, what, from vegan? You was doing vegan and you lost a lot of weight? With vegan, you just got to know what to eat. You got to know what to eat. And you have to consume more calories, especially if you don't have to, but if you're trying to gain more weight, you got to consume more calories with vegan. Vegan ain't for me. You got to start. He said he lost 40 pounds from sick. You got the best piece of advice I could give you is make up your mind and go. Make up your mind and go. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Because the only reason you in a situation that you in, you can't point your finger at nobody else except yourself. You got to hold yourself accountable. You got to learn how to adapt. Definitely got to learn how to adapt. Finally, I found KFC King. Man, I ain't had KFC in forever. I can't even tell you. My taste buds done changed so much. If I eat fast food, first thing when that food hit my brain, guess what my brain say? This is too salty. The food be so high in sodium at them fast food places, and they don't care. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a spoon for this. Boy, I put myself in the game with that crock pot, coach. I put myself in the game with the crock pot, coach. Put me in the game, coach. And I got it with that special sauce over here. Hey, gaining weight. Gaining weight is easy. Losing weight is hard. It's so easy to gain weight. And I was just telling somebody, a lot of people don't know how to read calories, right? And I'm gonna just give y'all a prime example. Hold on, let me get this, and I'm gonna show you about calories. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, mama, come here. All right, I'm gonna show y'all about calories. A lot of people don't know how to read calories, and I usually don't eat this stuff, but I ain't gonna lie. I smashed a whole bunch of these Cheez-Its this morning. But I ain't eat nothing after that. I smashed a lot. I probably smashed about 1,500 calories of Cheez-Its because I was bored. I'm a victim of it too, so don't feel sorry. But you just got to make adjustments and stay disciplined, right? Because we the only ones that can force ourselves to eat something that we don't want to eat, right? It's easy to pick it up and be like, F it, but you have to hold yourself accountable and be like, nah, I ain't gonna eat that today. Maybe next time. And that's what true accountability is forcing yourself or making yourself do things because it's so easy just to pick up something and be like, man, F it, I'm gonna eat it. And I'm not saying that you can't indulge in fast food and all that stuff, but what I'm saying is it's harder to say no than to say yeah. It's so easy for me to grab some Doritos and be like, man, F it, I'm finna smash these. I don't use no protein powder or milkshakes. Milk don't work for my body. I don't use no protein powders or milkshake. What's up? We use cheese, peanut butter, and Ritz so bomb and high fat. Yeah, and it's probably like it's probably like for 10 cookies, probably like 500 calories. But hold on, I'm gonna show y'all after this. Oh, weed ain't no better. I'm glad I don't smoke weed. Weed ain't no better. So, anyways, let me show y'all. So, I usually don't eat stuff like this. My little brother had bought these, and I was bored this morning. So, I seen them on the counter, and they ain't had no snacks in a while. So, I started smashing his stuff. He gonna be pissed off when he get home. Hey, look. This bad. He gonna be pissed when he get home. Hey, that's just brotherly love. This bag was like way up here. He gonna get home, he gonna look at it, he gonna say, what the fuck? I done smashed this stuff. Hey, he'll be alright, he'll live tomorrow, I'll buy him some more. Hey, that's what brothers do though. But he gonna check the Dorito, he gonna say, what the? Yeah, they gone now. But anyways, this cheese is right. I probably at least had at the minimum, probably about 8 to 10 handfuls. I just kept smashing it. So I'm gonna give y'all a prime example of how you read calories. All right, so let me show y'all if y'all can read this. Hold on, I'm gonna answer y'all questions in a little bit. My brother gonna be hot. I hope like. All right, so it's 150 calories, right? 150 calories. Classes in session. It's 150 calories, and it's 12 servings per container. So serving size. 27 crackers is 27 crackers is 150 calories, right? So you got total fat 8. You got sodium super high in sodium, 230 milligrams in sodium. You got 17 carbs, super high in carbs, right? Super high in carbs, and then you don't. It's no sugars. Total sugars is 3 grams of protein, but also too, you gotta learn how to read your ingredients. And it's all the stuff that they put in the food that nobody read is the ingredients. Just because it say healthy for you on the front don't mean it's healthy for you. So I recommend that you check your ingredients at the bottom of the label and actually start doing your research. And I ain't saying that you got to be perfect, but you got to start somewhere. So they got wheat flour. If me personally, if I can't read the words, I ain't getting it. Niacin reduced iron, vitamin B, thiamine montrate, vitamin B2, riboflavin, folic acid, vegetable oil, horror for you, soybean oil, horror for the body, canola oil, horror for the body, cheese made with skim milk, horrible, whey protein, salt, cheese, cultures, enzymes, annatto extract, color. I don't even know what that is. Salt, paprika, yeast, and color, soy. That's all types of stuff. Wheat, milk, and soy. So I always tell people, make sure y'all look at the ingredients. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. God damn, y'all niggas, y'all typing too fast. I ain't Superman. I ain't got 6 eyes. Let me see what y'all can find in the chat. Cause y'all typing too fast. Y'all got a keyboard or something? God damn. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat where I last left off. He said, where the perks at? I don't know what type of time you on, bro. I'm the same way. Have tired working out. Bring the appetite back up. Hit the like button. Appreciate that. Those shakes give you some foul Diabolic protein farts. Oh, you ain't lying about that, bro. That's why you not. I don't know. Personally, for me, milk and stuff and those protein powders mess my stomach up every time. That's why I don't use that stuff. I mean, to each your own. Whatever works for you. I'm trying to incorporate that in my life fight. I've been trying protein shakes and what not, just to get my energy up. The pool, the pool's about to open, so I'm going to swim every day. Swimming is a great exercise. At least you didn't eat all of it. Oh yeah, he lucky boy. He lucky. Hey, I was just fiending. Hey, I was fiending for some snacks. I said, I came in there this morning. He left them on the counter. You know what I said? I said, this nigga done left Cheez-Its on the counter. Boy, that's my A. Boy, I'm finna smash. I said, I ate one handful. I went in the room. I said, I'm about to get some more. I'm telling you, when he come home, he gonna be hot. He gonna be pissed. All right, so he said, Darren, you might just have to accept that fact that you're skinny and use it in advantage. Laughing, I got a family member that. Hey, if it's some snacks in there, I eat it. You'll have to lock your refrigerator or the box and then leave the rest. Hey, that's what we do. It's all out of love. He said, still you are so. I don't know who that is. Look fit. Appreciate that, bro. Hey man, brother, you save money and eat the right meals. Oh yeah, speak on that topic. When you start cooking for yourself, I'm glad that you brought that up. You definitely gonna start saving a lot of money. You gonna definitely start saving a lot of money. And like even when I travel and stuff, because when you traveling, it's a little kind of harder to eat regular food, home cooked meals. So what I do, I go to the grocery store and I still get things that I know that's healthy for me. Like, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes I have some fast food, but that's very rare because I want to stay strict to my diet. Uh, let's see. Let's see what else y'all talking about. I'm surprised you can pronounce and read the ingredients list, bro. Yes, sir. Sunshine makes Cheez-Its. Even though I'm congratulated you for something a toddler should know, but with you ninjas, we gotta celebrate every little. Oh yeah, for sure. He said I would totally accept it if I was 170. Oh, you talking to somebody? Hey, brother, do you know what Whitney Houston's favorite kind of coronation is? No, I don't. Cross country stuff. You better get some glasses. Imagine 100 in here. Darren, he talking to Darren. Handy. Let me see. Put sheep shit. All right. Anyways, back to the story. Scrawny. One of my favorite things to cook when I have the time is some good rainbow trout and salmon. Oh yeah, trout and salmon. Salmon one of my favorites though. Salmon is one of my favorites. Wild caught salmon is full of amino acids. I done spilled some juice. Full of amino acids, full of protein, full of omega 3s, full of healthy fats. All around, salmon is a great food to eat. That's a great investment. I got a runny nose right now, man. Runny nose. Anyways, I'm gonna finish my food as we continue to chat. Why haven't you started your fitness journey and health journey yet? That's all you have to do is start. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is start. And I'm gonna tell you something. Another gem I'm gonna give y'all. You know what a lot of people problem is? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all know what a lot of people problem is? We have this thinking, especially because you never been taught how to eat healthy or how to diet. We have this way of thinking that healthy food is expensive, right? And I once was a victim of it. But in order for me to figure out that it's really not that expensive, because we'll go out to the bars or clubs and spend $50 on drinks and alcohol or nothing and won't have no problem with it. We won't have no problem with it. But when it comes to taking care of our health, we just neglect that. And then unfortunately, this through trial and error and it's learning experiences. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes things to happen to you for life to get your attention. So sometimes life have to put you in situations to to for God to get your attention. And I learned that through experience because a lot of us take our health for granted, and then when we go to the doctor bill and they tell us we owe them $200,000, we like, how the hell do I owe you $200,000? Because you neglected your health. And then for the most part, we want to try to take care of ourselves when a problem already created and it get worse. Sometimes we just get to a point where we don't care. We be like, I don't care. I don't care. You keep putting it off. I don't care. And eventually, and I'm a victim of it too. I'm not pointing no finger at nobody. And it goes with anything. It could go with the teeth, cleaning your teeth, because I'm learning too. Like, I just had to get a tooth pulled, uh, and I knew I should, and I got another one I got to get pulled, but I kept procrastinating, putting it off, and then eventually the tooth got infected, right? And the pain was like, I can't. The pain is on a whole nother level. That's why I tell people to make sure you take care of your health, your body, your teeth, your mind. Take care of all that, because that's something that we have to deal with every day as human beings. You have to deal. You have to wake up in this body every day, whether you want to or not. If you wake up, then that's a blessing. If you don't, your ass is grass. But like I'm saying, I think long term thinking. For me, I take long term thinking. If it's God will and I'm still going to be here 60, 70, 80 years old, I want to be able to take care of myself still. Or vice versa, if I have a wife, I want her to be able to take care of me. Or vice versa, I might have to take care of her. So I think long term thinking, and like I say, it's inevitable. We all going to get old. It's just a part of life. We all going to get old. Your body going to deteriorate. And nobody can escape death. So I always tell people, just enjoy the good times. Enjoy it all. We're only here for a short amount of time. You gotta enjoy the good times. You gotta enjoy the bad times. You gotta enjoy the sad times, the frustrated times. You just gotta keep going. You have to keep going. As long as you don't give up, you will prevail in life. And like for me, if I would have gave up years ago, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be talking to y'all right now. You feel me? So it's a blessing to be here. Definitely a blessing to be here. Yeah, you gotta learn how to cook for yourself though. And it's like I say, it's not that expensive as we think it is. If you want to eat cheap and you not able, if me personally, if I really didn't have no money and I wasn't able to afford things at the grocery store, I would go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree got some stuff you could buy, but a lot of people don't know how to cook for themselves. It's easy to get processed food. The Dollar Tree, you could get all types of foods from the Dollar Tree. If I was broke and effed up, I'd go straight to the Dollar Tree. And I would get some vegetables. I would get some frozen fruit. They got frozen fruit. They got frozen vegetables. I would get some rice. I would get tuna packets. You could get tuna packets. I would get some beans. They got hard beans you could get super cheap. $1.25 to $1.50. You're not gonna find that at no grocery store. You could get rice. You could get what else they got? They might not have the best cooking oil. You could get seasoning. They got all types of. You could get spring water there. Dollar Tree. A lot of people forget about the Dollar Tree. Everybody want to try to act like they got it going on. Want to go to Publix and say, "Oh, Publix clean." Don't get me wrong. They all this food come from the same factories. It's only like 2 or 3 major factories where this food come from. It all come from the same factory. But yeah, I would go to the Dollar Tree. If I ain't know how to diet, I would learn how to diet, and if I ain't have enough money to buy food, I'm telling you, I would go straight to the Dollar Tree, get me a gallon of spring water, get me some white rice, some jasmine rice. Then I get me tuna, some tuna in a can. You just gotta find how to make ways, man. It's easy to complain and bicker instead of try to change your situation. And I would get, what else I would get? I would get some seasonings, some sea salt. Man, you just gotta know what to buy. I can't help you with that, bro. You can't buy yourself some groceries. You need to go down to the building and get EBT. They'll buy you all the groceries you need. Tell them you broke and you homeless. They gonna give you all the groceries you need. EBT gonna look out for you. EBT gonna look out for you, and you could get whatever groceries you want. But even with that, man, like it's just an ongoing cycle. Like I said, you have to feed yourself. Simple as that. You have to feed yourself. It ain't no way around it. It ain't no, unless you growing your own fruits and vegetables. Other than that, you're gonna have to go to the grocery store. Unless you doing your own farming, you gonna have to go to the grocery store. My EBT out, they making me find a job. Well, get a job. You gotta get a job, man. You too old not to have a job. I don't care what job it is. You just gotta start. That's all you have to do. Get a job. If you gotta get a job, get a job. You a man. You ain't no kid no more. You is not a kid no more. Mama ain't gonna save you. Daddy ain't gonna save you. You a man now. You not no kid. You gotta grow up, man. Stop always wanting the handout. Figure this stuff out. If it's apply at any job till they hire you. When I first started, I ain't had the best job in the world, but I took my eye to work every day. Cause hey, I ain't want to go back to jail. So I went to any job that hired me, I went to work. And I still continue to work. I don't care if I work 2-3 days a week. I'm gonna find a way. And if that job ain't working, go find another job. And if you ain't making enough money at that job, go to another. This the thing, man. This the thing. Nobody is holding a gun to your head telling you that you need to come to work. Nobody holding a gun to your head telling you that, oh, if you will show up to work, I will kill you. If you don't like the job, go find another one. If you're not making enough money, go find another job. If you working one job and you ain't making enough, get 2 jobs. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. You gotta make sacrifices. And a lot of people don't want to make sacrifices. We just want to do the bare minimum. We just want to do the bare minimum, and then we get mad at the people who super successful and made a way for themselves. Nah, you don't know what them people went through to get to where they at. Definitely don't know. Yeah, jobs suck, but unfortunately, oh, we all know that, but it ain't really no way around it. It ain't no really way around it unless you start your own business or you start your own company. That's the only way around it. But if you working for somebody, you just gonna be paying bills. Unless you got a good job that's at least paying you at least $1,200 to $1,500 a week. But if you making $500-600 a week, you just paying bills and don't have no kids. Cause if you got kids, whoo boy, you gonna have $10 left for every week, maybe 5 at that. So like me, I'm very fortunate. I ain't got no kids, so I don't really like I'm good at saving money, so I don't really have to like stress myself out about, and I know how to budget my money and what to buy and things to buy that's gonna last a long time. So just up, why don't I just get paid to exist? If everybody could do that, everybody would do it, right? If it was life was that easy, I think everybody would do that. But you gotta work. You don't have to work, but hey, at the end of the day, you have to have shelter, food, water. At the end of the day, some way, somehow. Unless you just gonna be a nomad and you just gonna live wherever you want, but that gotta be a life full of suffering to me, in my opinion. Maybe not to some other people. Some people like living that way, but it ain't for me. Tell you that it ain't for me. Shoot, if you saying stuff like that, you really need some help. You need some help, bro. You got mental issues, and it ain't even to be funny, man. If you thinking like that, you need some help. You need to go see. I don't even think a dang, I can't even say the word. I don't even think one of them little guru people will work for you. You gotta, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta find out something about yourself that you ain't never knew. Cause that's a that's not no type of way to think, man. People like that end up killing themselves, and I done had friends that I grew up with that done did that, and uh mental health is no joke, man. Mental health is no joke. That's why I work out so hard. People be like, bro, why you look the way you do? Because I work out hard, bro. I don't man, I battle my mind every day. And it's easy to get complacent and not do nothing at all. It's definitely easy to do that. Easy to do that. But like I always tell y'all, nobody is coming to save you. You gotta want to save yourself. And that's what I learned along my journey. When I was at my lowest time, when I was broke, when I was effed up, I ain't had no job, ain't had no place to stay, and all that, I had to figure it out. I had to figure it out. Nobody came to save me. Mama ain't come save me. Or daddy ain't come save me and say, hey man, I'm gonna give you the place to live. You can sleep here and stay here and not pay no rent for the rest of your life. I wish I had something like that. He said, you a good man, caring and down to earth, pretty darn fine. Appreciate that. You look more mental than any other brother. Oh yeah, that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Some of the people that I grew up with. One of my buddies that I grew up with, we was little league football friends, and he just did 15 years of his life in jail. But one thing I can say about it, it ain't about what you've been through, it's how you overcome it. It ain't about what you've been through, it's how you overcome it. And matter of fact, speak of that, let me see. Yeah, it ain't about what you've been through, it's how you overcome it, right? We all have testimonies and stories and life changing decisions in our life. I definitely had. Can you give me one back? You subbed. What you do? You work out, bro? Yeah, but you just gotta make up in your mind. If you can make up in your mind here, it all starts here. You could change your mindset. You could change your life. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Every day I wake up, I'm doing good. If I woke up and God gave me another chance at life and I'm breathing, I'm doing good. I don't care if I'm broke, homeless, and effed up. I'm doing good if I woke up. But the thing is, you can't stay in that situation. You have to want to better yourself. Just personally for me, that's what I always been by. Is how can I get better, right? How can I get a better job or whatever it may be? How can I take care of my body? How can I take care of my mind? How can I take care of my peace of mind? All that stuff, especially. I got to go. All right, bro. I'll talk to you. Shoot. Hey, I don't know. I don't have the answers for that. I don't have the answers for that. He said, don't you just want to get to heaven sooner? I don't have the answers for that, brothers. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you that. But anyways, make a long story short, I think we all here just to experience this life, just in my opinion. We here to experience this life and we go back to wherever we came from. I don't know where that is, but I'm here to enjoy the process. I'm here to live life and do the things that I love, and not only just for myself, to help other people become the best versions of themselves. Because the things that I went through, I'm very fortunate that I was able to come out of it, and I get to share my story and testimony and give y'all great pieces of advices to help you along your journey. So I'm probably gonna get out of here. I gotta get some rest, but I gotta go. Peace and love. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Till next time.